Welcome to episode 11 of the Minecraft Let's Play on the Corruption SMP. In the last episode we got to work building an amazing turtle sanctuary that's absolutely huge and took so much glass. We also got our bee farm up and running and expanded our crop farm somewhat. In this episode we're going to build our underwater turtle cave for our turtles to breed in, and we're going to build an axolotl aquarium so that we can actually start to breed some axolotls. So if you do go on to enjoy this episode, please consider subscribing. It's the easiest way to support the channel and it's completely free. Alright, let's get on with it, shall we? The first thing that we're going to need to do is to build up a beacon. There we go, now we can get haste 2 and we can start to really mine out that turtle cave. I kind of want to go for like a nice round field, kind of like the template that we've already got here, but it's going to go deeper. I'm thinking some stairs going around the outside just here, and that will kind of lead down to a lower level. We'll fill that in with some water, we'll get some sand around the outside like a beach, and then yeah, our turtles can just spawn there. I also have another idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's going to involve turtles and an item elevator. Haste 2 is just an absolute lifesaver, it really is. I can't believe how quickly I'm platinum through this. Well, the sand's going in and things are looking considerably more beachy. Now, what I'm doing here is just building a stairway of sand down for the turtles to come in and get access to this. But I'm hoping that they won't be using this to get back up because, like I say, I have a plan. I'm going to use an item elevator, a 2x2 one, to let the turtles go up and then they'll kind of get shot out like a water chute at the surface. We appear to have crossed over into a slime chunk. This may be particularly troublesome. I'm just mixing in some sandstone on the edges so that we can have some sort of foundation to put a railing or a barrier on. Let's stick in some more lighting to stop any mobs from spawning in here. We'll build up some sandstone walls, and now it's time to fill in our beaches around the edge. And now we need to get our exit in place, and I'm thinking just here will be a good place for the tube to come up. And I just want to figure out where this is going to end up in the actual cavern. Alright, I think this might stump our plan slightly. This is a bit too close to the entrance actually, but I'm wondering if there's a way to work around it. Oh, we're going to have to deal with these slimes. I wonder if there's a way to work around this. Let me have a think on this.
This is big brain time.
Alright, we're going to do 2 tiers. We're going to have this one that goes up to the first tier, which will then push them across to where the actual exit is going to be. I think this is about the right height, and then just bridge across, and it looks like I might be 1 block out. Alright, that's not too much of a problem. We'll just put our last water source in for this item elevator, or rather turtle elevator, and that should flow, yes. Oh, I'm going to need to dig this glass down though, aren't I? And I should now be able to get rid of these glass blocks, and then, yeah, then it should be working. It should all flow over to here where we'll have another turtle elevator. All I've got to do is fill in these side pieces here and then get rid of the 2 final glass blocks that the water is currently on. Ah, that hasn't worked. Alright, no, that's fine. I can fix this. It's not a problem. All I've got to do is put glass there, and on the sides like so. And ta-da! Oh, well, that's why it's called Bug Rock, I suppose.
Hello everyone, Sonny here, and welcome back to another episode of Bug Rock of the Week.
It's kelp time, and now I just need to build up this above ground water chute section. We're getting close to being done, and this water flow looks promising. Alright, we can work with that. It is, once again, kelp time. So let's run this through. I'm going to pretend to be a turtle, a talking turtle, I grant you, but a turtle nonetheless. And I come here and I think, oh, I really need to lay my eggs. Where can I lay my eggs? This looks like a nice beach. And now I'm thinking that beach was too small, but look down here, what do we have? Obviously all of this will be filled in with water. And I've got all of this beach area to lay my eggs on, and then when I'm ready, once, you know, I've had my babies and they're all grown up, they can come in here and then they can get shot up here, pushed across here, and then end up in this turtle elevator all the way up to the top, and then shot out into the sanctuary. I think that's pretty cool. And now we just need to pretty the place up a little bit and maybe bone meal some of the floor to get some seagrass growing or whatever. Oh, can I not do it in one deep water? It has to be two. Ah, that's annoying. I'm not dropping it all down at this point. I just want to get the basic MVP in place. Yeah, so we're going to just kind of try and pretty it up here a little bit if we can. And maybe just get rid of like that cobblestone underneath there, because I don't think that looks particularly good either. And then for the rest of this, I think what we need to do is ask for some help. Just grab these real quick, and I'll just dot them around the edges. I don't know if it matters if they're clustered or if they're separated as to how quick they hatch, or yeah, I don't know if there's any kind of effect there. But yeah, I think that we need someone like Ori who's going to come in and really revamp this place and make it look good, because that's just not my forte. That's it, follow the tasty seagrass. It must be an aphrodisiac for these guys, because as soon as I feed it to them, they're going to make a baby, or rather lay an egg, one of the two. Anyway, come on, you have some, and you have some, and make me a quick egg. It's happening, it's happening. We've got some eggs on the way. There you go, good stuff. Well, I don't think that we're going to need this anymore. Ori has kindly agreed to help me, yeah, sort out that turtle cave and make it phenomenal. But if she needs it, then I'm sure that she can use it. For our next project, we need to find ourselves some axolotls. And we also need some tropical fish in order to breed them. So I've come over here to this warm ocean biome. I've got myself a potion of night vision, so now we can see properly, and a potion of water breathing, so now we can breathe properly. And yeah, we just need to go around with some buckets and grab some of these tropical fish. Alright, we've got a decent amount of tropical fish, that should be enough to breed the axolotls, but now we need to actually find the axolotls. Alright, so I found this underwater cave system, and this is pretty cool. I don't really spend a whole lot of time underwater, and yeah, I didn't even realise that there was such immense generated cave structures under. Oh, there we go! Hello, pink axolotl. Oh, you're tricksy, and now you've made me nearly crush myself with falling gravel. Just get in the bucket, that's all you have to do. Get in the bucket, stop swimming away. I will get you, this is inevitable. Yes, there we go, there's one.
Resistance is futile.
I've been searching for ages and I've come across two, this one and a baby one. Now all I've got to do is get them in the bucket. Alright, thank Christ for that. Now we can head home. And here we go, we can release our axolotls, but you're not very mobile, are you? Do you need to be in 2 deep water in order to be able to swim? That's a bit stupid. You're not 2 blocks high. Let's just test it and put it in here. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you're violent. Oh, what a violent child. Oh, you're just going for it. Wow, poor glow squid. Alright, we might need to build you your own enclosure. Well, you know me, I love a bit of cyan concrete. So I've got this outline in place, and basically what I'm thinking to myself is just a giant fish tank. And we can have our axolotls in there, we can stick some tropical fish in there, we'll decorate it out a little bit, obviously fill it all up with water, that's going to be super duper important. But yeah, a giant fish tank that is just here in our base for anyone to come along and have a little look at and admire the contents of. It's obviously going to be made out of mostly glass because we want to be able to see inside. And we want it layered with sand at the bottom so that we can, you know, make it look like it's the bottom of the ocean. I think that'll be pretty cool. And over to my left you can see there, that's the new mob in Minecraft, the water chicken, or soon to be water chicken. And now we'll just get some light sources in here, which brings us on to building up the glass walls. Now this part I'm not looking forward to, because this is the part where we have to fill in all of this area with water, and I'm just grabbing water from this infinite water source that I've got down here, and I have to go back up and then place it onto the sides, and it's a little bit of a pain in the arse, but I'm hoping that once we've got enough in here, we'll just be able to use some kelp to be able to kind of fill in these flowing water blocks with water source blocks, and that should do the trick, I hope. So I think I'm about a quarter of the way there from what I can tell, and it's just so repetitive. It's just placing block after block after block of water source blocks, and it's just, yeah, non-stop. And then of course you've got all of the kelp placing afterwards, and then all the water flows, which is quite satisfying, but this is a very monotonous task. Quick update, this is as far as I've got. I've just got this hole in the middle now, so I just need to pretty much go around and place all of the kelp, and hopefully this should all fall into place. I think this will be the last bit of kelp that I have to place, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's all filled with water source blocks now. So I've been around with some bone meal and things are starting to look a bit prettier. I quite like it. Now I'd like to get like a floating island in there. What's the matter with you? What's wrong with you, little bee? Why are you stuck here? Are you just stuck on a half slab? Fly up. You can do that. You can totally fly up if you want to. If I place some blocks here, will that help you? Give you a little nudge? Oh, look at that butt stinger. Oh, it's so horrible. Come on, get out of here. Go, go, go. Well, yes, be free, my little friend. As I was saying, I wanted to build this little island in the middle. We might even stick some turtles in here, maybe. I don't know yet. But yeah, this will just be like a nice little area for the axolotls to come on land if they wanted to. And let's just kind of see what we can do with this. I think make sure it's lit up so that we don't have any mobs spawning on here. I can get rid of this temporary pillar, so now it's a floating island. This is a good opportunity to share some loves to some people that have helped out the series so far. So our first axolotl is called Baby Drags because without her we wouldn't even have any turtles. Next up we've got Juicelyn Souza, who recently subscribed to the channel. Advisor Danny has recently left some amazing comments on the channel, so thank you ever so much. And the same goes for Clint Stace. Thank you so much for your support and thank you for breaking my anvil. Wow. Alright, let's release him, shall we? Off you go, Juicelyn. Be free. And Baby Drags, there you go. So Danny and Clint Stace, I release you. And let's get some of our tropical fish in here as well, shall we? There we go. Go and be free. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? Oh. Well, let's see if we can't breed a couple of these up, and I need to find one more. You'll do. Oh no, I just released it, didn't I? Well, that's one tropical fish that's dead again. Have I got another one? Yes, look, I've got one more. Right, I can't miss with this one. You look like you look like the culprit. Yes, there you go. I don't know which two axolotls these were, but congratulations, you just had a baby. It's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Talking of cute, I'm just going to borrow a couple of these eggs and take them over to that island. I think it would be pretty cool to have a couple of sea turtles swimming around in there, and I'm hoping that I'll be in the right render distance for them to actually hatch. So I'll stick one just here and one just here. Cool, let's see what happens with those. And you know what, we've built a couple of extra things here, so I think we're going to have to update the map, but we might have to just extend it by one to the right to get the turtle area in. We need a nice frame around the outside and some lighting, and I think this works. What are you? What are you doing in here? Have you just grown naturally? I didn't know that was a thing. Who knew that was a thing? So now all I have to do is fly around and fill in these maps. There we go, that's the first one done. And there's number 2, here's number 3. We're going to have to update the existing ones as well, and I haven't got any item frames. Let's try that again. So here we go, plop, plop, plop. Brilliant. So let's make sure I get these in the right order. There's 1, 2, and number 3. That looks good to me. So I decided to make a slight modification to the mob farm. The issue I was having is I think that when I was AFKing somewhere up high, they were despawning before they hit the bottom and before they died and I could collect the drops. So for that reason, I've decided that about halfway up, I'm going to install a Trident Killer. That way it will be in the spawning radius and I'll be able to hold a looting 3 sword and get more drops than just what would occur naturally if they were to fall to their death or whatever. So naturally, the first part of that, oh hello Mr. Spider, let me deal with you quickly. Naturally the first part of that is to go ahead and make a water pushing system to flush the mobs out from here and into, kind of funnel them into the Trident Killer. Now there are 2 things getting in my way at the moment. The first of which is the fact that creepers keep spawning and they scare the crap out of me. The second, of course, is that I don't actually know where to build the Trident Killer just yet. No. Oh, I just hit recording time and I think I just killed him in time. Alright, anyway, as you can see, I've got the this kind of funnel system and I think the Trident Killer is going to go just here. And they are just non-stop spawning. Look at this. I just can't see. Oh no, there's a creeper there as well. Right, I need to take care of that. Oh, now I'm behind the block. Oh, God, there's more than one creeper. I don't know what sort of technique this is for killing creepers. This is the jump up behind the block that's currently saving your life and hope that they don't blow up in front of you. I suppose a better name would be the Peekaboo technique. Oh no, this isn't wide enough for spiders, is it? I need to stop being lazy and actually disable this mob farm, I think. So I'm just going to light it up and take the water bucket away. So that should stop the signal from travelling up because this observer won't detect the water coming out, obviously. That's the idea behind it. I hope that it works anyway. Alright, so I'm making this too wide so that spiders can actually fit down here. And at the end of this, we'll just have our Trident Killer. Nothing too special, just a standard Trident Killer. Here's the 2x2 chute that they're going to fall down, so I just need to build this up a little bit. And I've managed to really confuse myself with where these pistons go. I think that this one needs to go here, and then we don't need the blocks behind it anymore, so let's get rid of those. And then I think just build this out, and one's going to go just here, I think, yeah, just below this wall. Alright, yeah, it's coming together, it's starting to make sense to me now. This one is obviously going to go just here. Awesome, yeah, I've got it. And then our torches are on the side and the observers face into the torches, which will then activate this piston. Yeah, we're making progress. Okay, so now that we know that that's working, we can go ahead and get our trident in here. So I'll just whoopah this in here. Where is it? There it is. And whoopah! There we go, awesome. And put that glass back. Fire it up. Yeah, perfect. We can reactivate the farm now, I think. You know what, I'm not going to yet because I'm not entirely confident that we've got this right. So I'm just going to get some storage in place. Is that going to work? No, hang on, I've got to get these rails in place first. So if I can just get the regular rails in place around here, that should be the loop, and it's powered for our minecart with a hopper to go onto. And actually we need these to be hoppers, so I'm just going to whack these in here and then I'll replace the top rails so that obviously the minecart can go all the way around, just like that. And I think as a basic collection system, that's pretty much it. I'll need to expand it, obviously, but yeah, looking good. And we'll just get our hopper minecart in place like that. Look at it go! Woohoo! Alright, so hopefully now, if this is switched on properly, which it is, it's looking good, and we check in here. Yes, we have drops! And my god, I think it's working. Look at that, isn't that a beautiful thing? I mean, we're going to need to put some glass over the top of it to stop them spiders from getting out, but that is working exactly as I had hoped. Finishing touches, the glass is going in place. I wish those spiders would just kind of fall down there and die as opposed to getting stuck in that chute, but hey, you can't win them all, I suppose. So yeah, we'll get this glass in place and now we can test it. And I've got a feeling that spiders and trident killers aren't going to be overly compatible, but let's just see and make sure that it does end up getting killed. Well, alright, it does get there eventually, I suppose. So I'm going to sit here and AFK for a bit and just see how many drops that we get. But unfortunately, that's all we've got time for. We've got a lot done in this episode, I think, and I'm really pleased with the progress that we've made. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please do leave a like. And if you're new here, show your support by hitting that subscribe button. But for now, I'm out. See ya! So you've made it to the end of the video, congratulations. If you enjoyed that one, you might enjoy my Skyblock series. I'll leave a link to that right now on the screen, just above the previous video section. And yeah, let me know what you think.